What is up, everyone? I wanted to make a quick tutorial on how to make YouTube Shorts or TikToks. This is transferable for both of them. This is the easiest method I've found of how to do it. It's pretty quick. I've got it down. Like after you do it a few times, you get your own sort of system. You sort of figure it out, you know. But I'm gonna try and make this as short as possible and just get straight to the point. So we're using DaVinci Resolve to do all my editing. That's what I do. Um, I've got an untitled project right now that's all set up. So your first step is you're gonna find the clip that you have. So if you've already taken a whole like hour-long segment and you've found some of the clips that you want to turn into shorts or TikToks, you're gonna take those and you're gonna save them. And if they're up here in your like media tray while you're editing or whatever, you can just right click on them and create a new timeline. So I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. You're going to find your folder where you have your clip. For example, we're going to use this one. Just going to throw it in there. I always hit change because then you don't have as many like FPS issues with your frames and whatnot when you're editing. Just makes it a little easier to work with. Then you're going to take this clip that you just sent over. You're going to right click it and you're going to hit create new timeline using selected clips. So right here, it's going to show you your first timeline. You don't have to worry about a name or anything. It doesn't really matter. Down here, there's this check mark for use project settings. Unclick that. And instead of the general tab, leave all this alone. Hit format. Make sure you're on, 1920 by 1080 for your resolution. But right under it, you're going to change these to 1080 by 1920. The easiest way to remember that is just flip these resolution numbers and you'll have the right thing. You want square, 60 frames, scale entire image to fit. Don't worry about any of this other stuff. And then you're going to hit create. Now this is going to bring it down here. So what you're going to do is hit this edit tab. You're going to hit edit. And now you have all of this. This is your one clip. But we need to turn this one video clip into 3 segments. So first thing we're going to do is I like to bring this whole thing down a little bit, makes it a little easier to work with. You're going to click this, and when you first do this, these clips will be linked. So it'll have this, like, if you select them both, click and drag, you right click, it says link clips. Now they're unlinked. And vice versa, you can relink them like this too. If you're making a big clip and you're moving around a bunch of stuff and you need to relink stuff so it snaps together, that's how you do it. So then we're gonna unlink these, and it got rid of the little chain icon at the bottom left. You're gonna select the blue tab, your video. You're gonna hold the Alt key and then click and drag up. Then click off of this one because you'll have extra problems. It'll try to create a copy of this instead of the original source copy. So what you're going to do is you're going to re-click this one. You're going to Alt drag up again. And now you should have 3 lines of video. You only need the one audio. So what you're going to do next is you're going to grab this top layer. This one right here is going to be your face cam. If you've got. Otherwise, you're saving yourself a step. You only need to do the next 2 things. But this one, you're going to hit right here. You have this little icon, and it has transform and crop. First, you're going to hit crop, and you're going to drag these in to where your face cam boundaries are. Like so. And then you're going to come down and hit transform. You're going to drag this circle onto your face, and now you can expand from that center point of viewing. So from here, I make it a little bit bigger and then drag it up here. If you don't like how the background looks or anything like you can just go ahead and recrop it a little bit. Bring some stuff down, move it around, however you see fit. For me, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Put it right about there. And now you're done. you're done with the face cam. So the next part that I do is I come down here to the first layer video, and this is your blurred background layer. So what we do here is, if you're on transform, you're gonna drag this all the way down until it stretches to top and bottom. From here, you're gonna go to open effects, and you're gonna take a Gaussian blur and drag it onto this whole layer. So now you have this. You're going to go up here to the video tab. You're going to hit effects. And here's where you can adjust it. I like to take it about 5. Right here is about my sweet spot for this. And now you're done with that. That whole section's done. You're going to go to your second layer, and you're still on transform. You're going to drag this up. For Valorant especially, I like to take it into about where your armor icon is. This little bit by your health bar. Drag it. Sometimes you can get it like right below your face cam. Just work with it. See wherever you're comfortable. That's that whole thing. I wouldn't go any farther than like your ammo icon, just because then it messes with everything. So now you've got that one. So that whole step is complete now. So now you have an entire short clip. So you can go ahead and run back through it, check everything, make sure it's working well. Change. So it'll play your whole clip for you. It looks fine here. You've got everything set up just the way you want it. You can mess with this screen as much as you want, but this is the only part that you really need to finish. So now you're done. You're going to hit this Deliver tab in the bottom right. You're going to come up here and title it whatever you want. This one's my 10 years of luck. TikTok. You're going to select where you want to save it. For me, that's here. Make sure the format is MP4. Check your codec for H.264. And then make sure your resolution is on custom 1080 by 1920 with a 60 frame rate. And for this, I don't hit best. A lot of people do. I saw a video a long time ago that said if you change this, you want to double the kilobytes per second. So this is at 80,000. You put 160. And then you're all good here. You're going to add to your render queue. Just going to pull it on this right side of your screen. Then you're going to hit render. It's going to go through the whole video and process it for you. Once this is done, you have your video. And the only thing you have to do after that is click and drag it into YouTube or TikTok, whatever you're working with. And if you're on YouTube, make sure in the description of the video, the first line, you put #shorts. And that will tell YouTube that it's a short video and blah, blah, blah. You already know that. For TikTok, just click and drag. TikTok does its own thing. And there you go. That's about as simple of a video as I can make for this. I probably went a little fast, but just go ahead and, take your time, rewatch it, do whatever you need to, pause throughout it. But yeah, that's the one method I use to make my shorts, and hopefully it's pretty easy for you to get, and you can use it for your own. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a ton, and I will catch you guys in the next video.